Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey, I'm going to do a quick 45 minute. 45 minute? Sure, 45 minute Watch of Realms thing. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to play that long. Like I said, I've been playing at the cap. Basically means there's very little I can do. um, when you're playing at the unemployment rate, which is the no money available rate. You have no choice but to kind of just, take what it gives you. So I just beat this, but got network lag. Something happened. It kept crapping out on me. So I restarted, and of course it didn't register. I figured because I'd ended and then it just froze, and I was like, okay, well, that's not working. Um, I'm going to try a slightly different approach with this one, though. Mostly because I can't seem to get my. I'm going to try some range kind of guys, and but I need guys who can shoot past my front lines because I'm actually. Ooh, man, that's probably a little too much. 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna. That's a little too low. Little too low, I think. may have under oversold myself there. Okay, so let's try this. Um, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Could it go worse? Yes, it could go worse. I did win, and one guy did get knocked out, but I only have one medic, which is problematic. But I'm going to try a strategy here to beat up on these guys quickly, right? So we're going to see how well I can kill them all. And most of them kind of lock up. They always stop and wait, which is nice for me in this one. But I'm going to wait on my power-ups. Here we go. She's pretty dang tough. Get her involved. Let her get some shots off. Hopefully we'll thin the crowd enough nobody gets dead. That's the ultimate goal here. We're just doing a front line, attack them right where they're coming in. But mostly they're just dying now. So this is actually working out. Oh, dude, how is he dying though? How's he dying from the background? Oh, he died. How's he dying? I don't know how these guys are getting killed, to be honest. Oh, that didn't work. Shoot. Yeah. Okay, so oops, I didn't want to restart. No, that's not what the plan was. Oops. I don't know here. I only have one medic, and that's problematic. Trying to get as much protection as I can down for the guys who most need it. Those what do you call it? Is it these guys? How's everybody holding up? So far, so good. Now, last time I did use my, I had Vierna in here, and Vierna was more than adequate. Oh, come on, kill him already. Ugh. I thought this guy healed himself some, but apparently not. He's not healing himself. Oh, there he goes. Got a decent heal there. We gotta get. Hopefully everybody. I gotta just break her, and we're good. Oh, one big bad. Beat him down bad enough. Come on, heal yourself, dude. Don't let this guy come in and hit you and kill you. Nope, didn't work. He got killed. But this guy's going down. Hopefully, I don't remember if I can lose a hero on this or not. If I can lose a hero, I'm fine. Oh, I did. Okay. No more than 6 heroes on the team, man. We punched it out. Lost one guy, but only at the last minute. Not a very good self-healer, I guess, but oh well. To be honest, I thought about playing Livian. Livian's actually probably the better choice there, but she doesn't hit that hard, so she can't kill things. She could have probably lived. One of the criteria was that you can't have too many defenders, but she would have been the only defender. But she's pretty freaking hard to kill, and she does do damage to other things. Okay, so as you can see, I think I've kind of hit my limit on what this game's going to let me do. Really getting to that point where there is no winning. See, it's 305 is the recommended. I'm at 307, and it's just who do I want to take out? I want to play him because I want him to get stronger. He needs the XP, but she makes the fight a lot easier. And with only 2 things to defend, it is kind of better. Only 2 see now, like there's only 2 income zones here, so if I could block them out. Gotta see if I can get another block here. Who wants the backup? How about you? We'll let him let her prince back. Well, I think we got this pretty good. This one's looking pretty good. There's still 31 of them to come. They could just try to onslaught me, which is going to make that a little more challenging for sure. But I can't imagine they managed to overwhelm me. They're not even really doing any damage. I'm just cutting them off at their income zone. They just can't get any foothold. So yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. Going to go down. That was a pretty easy win for this first round of 5 in the expert zone. I've gotten to the point in normal and hard where I can't go any farther. I can't do it. Haven't gotten my guys up strong enough yet. And yeah, it's just not good. That was easy. We cut them off at the pass. Cut them off at the source, let's put it that way. So you can see all my guys are almost 60, 60, 59, 40, but most of them, I don't have that many legendaries. I've got 11 legendaries. That's not a lot of legendaries. And considering some, I, like everybody, I've got a couple of pretty crappy ones. So look at that, won't even let me keep going. Jerks, man. Alright, so let's use these up. I'm just trying to kind of make my weekly advances where you just keep punching through just a little bit and hope. Now this girl, this legendary here, maybe when she gets up a little stronger, she's pretty good. What's nice about her is she's good for fighting with bosses that you can't get too close to. Because if I can get her to be strong enough, she can't be targeted as long as I don't use her ultimate. So she can just sit up there and go doink, 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 doink. If I can get some power out of her, she can soften those guys up. And then when they finally start moving to take out my other people, she's able to, they're weaker. But they also have the one place I'm thinking of in my head probably wouldn't work anyway because he has an AOE where he basically hits everybody. There's no targeting. He just blah, everybody's dead. And she would go down. Right now, she would go down in a heartbeat. Now there's 3 lines. Oops, that probably wasn't a very good choice on that one. He's doing all right, but I don't imagine him to keep up with that. So I'm waiting for them to tell me what's coming in on the other spot. He's sort of holding him off. he's doing his best. He's doing damage, but those archer guys gonna come up. They keep pounding on him. He's holding him off. Abomination over there trying to do his darndest to be helpful. Ah, so far so good. Abomination doesn't want to go down without fight. Oh, he's fighting a guy here who's going to fight back. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Abomination's about to bite it. I should run. I'm going to run. I don't know how we're going to hold up here, but... Yeah, that was alright. I ran. I ran and they couldn't get through the rest. That was too intense. They got past a wounded Abomination, and Abomination says, "All right, I'm gonna take a break," and everybody else just says, "We got this, man. We got this. Don't worry about it. You go rest." He did a good job over there. He's not very good at self-healing, but he is pretty effective. Let's see what do we got. How many spots we have to defend here? 2. So my thought is try to defend this middle zone, right? Don't let him even go by. That's what I'm gonna try. See if I can do that. Cut him off. Don't even bother him to defend 2 spots. That's my feeling. Let's see. First of all, can I? Yes, I can. Which means I might have too many guys here. That's problematic. Is he gonna rest? I should put my medic down, huh? I didn't like forget a red one. No, I'm good. Oh, I can't put a guy right there. I so wanted to. I don't even know where to put this guy then. He's not even going to be in a medic zone. Probably doesn't matter. Looks like he can rest out this hand. Oh, they can't even. They're not even getting close to me. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty straightforward one. Look, they don't even know. They can't even get charged up. They're like, the best they got now is a potential overwhelm. But I don't see how they overwhelm me enough. This girl's pretty badass-y, honestly. Yeah, that's the end. Yeah, this is a non-threat. They died. They died fast and brutally. Okay, so and I didn't even have. I got by with just 5 guys really. I probably could be playing with slightly weaker guys, but the place is getting stronger and stronger, so it's like it's gonna come to a point where I'm equal, right? Where the impact is, because I'm barely at the number. It's 305, 329. So now I've got 2 spots. I don't get it. They don't have a central point that I can guard. Yeah, I don't have a central point I can guard. There's a left and a right. So I have basically 2 lines I have to worry about. So the question is, who's going to get my I'm trying to see how I can do this. Okay, I'm trying to see if my medic can get protection on guys. Let's do this. I think I might be able to do this. Can my medic reach my ground guys? That's the thing. Let's see what we got. Oh, my ground guys pretty much have everywhere, so I pretty much know where I want to put my medic then. Yeah, we'll go here. Probably should get some range in though. Oops. Nope. Medic, go here. Alright, now I need to start cranking in the range. Get some support on the 2 rows. Probably would have been better off putting Vierna there, but oh well. This guy will get my backup, and then I guess I throw Vierna in as my secondary backup. I don't think anybody's going to get by those. They're not going to get by her. She's too strong. I don't even know if Vierna's going to have anything to do, to be honest. She's kind of just there to... Now she can help with these flyers if by some chance they get by. I don't see it happening. No, these guys can't even... Oh yeah, it's like it's not even close. Vierna's going to be bored this round. she's like, why'd you stick me way back here, man? There's no action back here. Alright, take out the birds. Take out the birds, or birdie things. Yeah, looks like the big winner here is going to be Ildril. Ildril? Illadril? I don't know what her name is. Idril? Idril. It might be Idril. Let's see. Stats. Yeah, look, she only got 24,000. 468. Idril with the big winner from a distance, taking out 2 million. 2,000K. Trying to get me some more gems. The only way to get significant stuff is to go through the campaign. But the campaign, hey Joker, how you doing, man? Yeah, Leia's an awesome medic. I mean, she does a ton. Yeah, I'm really liking Helga. Helga, and now that I've got her up, I got her decent gear and a decent strength going. She's a monster, but she's great. She's actually starting to be good enough that she can kind of hold a line by herself. But generally, she's best if she's behind somebody. So she gets that bump from being behind people, and she gets like an extra kick, and she's way good. That's when she's at her awesomest. Her awesomism is off the charts when she gets to back up a person, because she gets that bump, and of course the stun. They just sit there, just like they're being rapid fire. On your main account, you have more than one account. I don't know that I could do 2 accounts. I only have, because I'm playing on the unemployment version. So in other words, I'm not buying anything. So I've been playing now officially, I think 3 months is what I think I figured out. And I've got 12, uh, 12 legendaries. 12 legendaries. Of course, one is Abomination, who you build through Fusion, and one was a Shard build, which was Helga, and everybody else. So I only have like 9 that I've gotten through random draw, and I did, and then. Wow, when the game launched, yeah. See, I started last, well, 3 months ago, and then I was having such a bad time with legendaries, but finally I got one of the 2-for-1s. You know, where if you draw a legendary, you get a second one, and that's what I did. And the 2 I got were these 2. This chick, I think she has huge potential in the fact that she can't be targeted if you don't use her ultimate. She just sits out there and just shoots stuff. If I can get her power up, right now I don't have her attack very high. But I feel like if I can get her attack pretty good, she might be a really good in the shadows character who just sits back. I can put her in the middle of the mess, and unless somebody's AoEing, she can just shoot stuff from up close because they can't see her. So she's good for gear raid 3 to 21. You know, gear raids. I haven't gotten that high on any of them yet, but I think I'm 18, 17 on most of the gear raids. Yeah, so my BP max, if I get everybody going good, maybe 500. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, that's a big boy coming up, man. Ooh. All right, how do I do this? I'm not sure of the best approach here. I got to kill these dudes, though. I think he's going to stop and use the clock. I do. I have a Discord. It's under my. It's on my listing, though. If you go on into the description, it should be on my listing. If it's not, let me know, because obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. If that's the case, I should have it on there. All right, let's see about, I'm going to have to get my medic going here. No, nah, he can handle it. He can handle it. Let's get her going. I don't know how big and tough that guy's going to be, but uh-oh. No. No, put the medic down too late. Dang it. Oh, restart. I don't know if actually, I think my guy could have died. I probably could have let him die. But I need to, yeah, how do I want to do this? Let's go ahead and let him do that thing. Let's try that again. I got to figure out, I should probably just put my medic in. That's probably the best plan. Oops. Shoot. Gotta put the ground guy first. Oh, it's not? Okay. Yeah, as soon as... Alright, let me get this started here, and then I'll find it for you. I thought I had it in my description, but maybe... Oh, I just have links to my, my backing stuff. That's right. You're right. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me, put down my medic here. And then I will go get it, and I'll put it in my my description. All right, so this should work. This ought to do it. Let's get some. Oops, I can't put her there. Oh, that's not a valid spot. Whatever. All right, so we should be good there. Everybody's getting plenty of support. Then I'll bring in Vierna to help out with these lines. So Wrath and his friend should take care of them pretty easily. I don't think anybody's getting through here, to be honest. I'll put her back here. Okay, here come the wizards. They're not doing any damage. This is gonna be an easy one. Okay, I'll set up my Discord. I don't even remember my Discord title is here. I think I probably don't even have to watch this anymore. I don't see this going down. I think this is an easy one. This big dude, we'll see how tough he is, but I'm going to save up. I'm going to let her, we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then she'll just go stun crazy on. Oh, there's another one coming in. He's going to try to come in from the side. The nerve. Oh, well. I'm just going to sit here and wait for him to come in from the side. Ah, Wrath can take him. Between Wrath and Helga, it's not even going to be close. Look at that. Wrath and Helga took him out. Idril, she's pretty tough too. I've got her pretty good. I do not have her as strong as some people. I have gone into some fights with people having an Idril that is just like insane. I have not got that, whatever gear they've got on her, whatever they've got going, I do not have it. I'll tell you, I have seen some people make Idril like an insanely good. All right, let's see. My Discord. I'm gonna put it. I'll put it in my my title too here. Active Mind Gamer. Let's see here. Invite. Edit invite link. I will do a no limit because I am not big on expiring links. All right, and then I will go over here to my description. Oops, and make sure I put this in there. Now I know it's. I think the thing is it's in my Twitch, but I don't have it in my YouTube. I guess. I think YouTube you have to put it in the description because there's not like a link. Oh, come on, what is going on? What just happened here? Of course, as soon as you try to do something, it's going to be a problem. Here, hold on. I will make this work. It's going to make me log in again. Jerk. Right in the middle of stuff. I don't even know how it's working. So everything's still working, right? I mean, why do I have to log in? I mean, if it's running... Alrighty. Gotta love those picture things, huh? Fire hydrants, bicycles. We're gonna have you do it a dozen times. Okay, now I got it, finally. Alright, so let's put this in here. Sure why it has to be so difficult. Facebook, Kickstarter, Patreon, Discord. Okay, should be in my description now. Let me know. It's at the bottom, except I spelled it Discord instead of Discord. Let's try that again. Now it should change to Discord. You like the skin? You know, I'm not a fan of that skin. I think it makes her look weird. I don't know. I think she looks cool in her original skin. I mean, there's probably other skin options that could be cool, but okay, cool. But yeah, I don't have I don't know. I think she just looks weird as a blue elf. I don't know. It's just my opinion, I guess. 318. Can I even get past a 318? I'm still holding on as being a little bit stronger. So far it's been pretty easy, so maybe it won't be too bad. All right, so it's only got 2 rows, so I don't want to overdo my. Yeah, this ought to be good. These guys are pretty good. I'm trying to, when I can, use guys that aren't maxed. See, I got 59, 52. See, I got 2 maxes in here, 3 maxes, because I want them to get the XP. But if I go too weak, you know, because when you get the overflow experience, but it's only like 30%, right? So I think what it says is you get 30% of it goes to overflow. And that's like, that's not very good. I'd rather just go 100%. But that means I have to get rid of guys and try to do this with guys that don't have max experience. If it's easy, that's the trick. If things are not easy, I got to go with the strongest guys I've got. And I've got a lot of my strongest guys are hitting their max right now. And then if I go down too low down the pipe, I get my clock cleaned. Like taking out Vierna often is a very bad move. I've been overwhelmed a couple of times when I've taken her out. She's a good backup cleanup, even if I don't have her up there doing all of the dirty work. Uh-oh. I don't have very much backspace on this guy. I didn't realize. There's not too much going on behind him. This is going to be one of those where I think they try to overwhelm me. I have a feeling they're going to try to overwhelm. Oh, the birds! Oh shoot! I forgot about the birds. Quick! No! Oh no! Forgot about bird do. All right, she should be able to take care of it, but I need to make sure I keep everybody healthy. All right, Vierna can come in for the. Oh boy. Go kill him! Kill him! Don't let him live! He's the only one that's gonna be. Take him out! Oh, she's not gonna have enough juice to take him out in one try. She's not gonna have enough juice! Oh shoot. Does he heal? Hope not. If he heals, I could have a problem. Alright, well. I just got to get her charged back up, I guess. Yeah, they're not getting anywhere. At the very least, if she starts moving, I can always trigger Helga, and Helga will put an end to him. Oh no, it looks like Idril's going to take care of it. As long as she don't get too distracted by the other things out here. Nope, she's getting distracted. The other things distracted her. She used up all of her juice. Oh, come on, you big weenie. Just come over and fight with me. You can. Standing back there. All right, there you go. Come a little. Yeah, let's just get in there and she'll just eat you up. Helga for the win. Woo! Just a little bit closer. So you can do it. I haven't got a legendary this weekend. When I first started, I was getting a legendary almost every week. So I thought, hey, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, because it used to be, wasn't it? She used to target the furthest, or they made a change to her when I first came in, or pretty early on when I started playing. Something about, it was either she was always targeting, her first priority was the airborne, or it was the furthest. I can't remember. But then they changed it, and it was no longer the case. And then she kind of became a little bit more random. So you want to have everything dead so that she can target the bosses and stuff from who are standing in the back causing you problems. And now I've seen that there's some legendary rangers or long distance characters that also have pretty decent range. I don't have any of them. But I've seen a couple, and I'm like, oh wow, that's some cool range. I mean, really good. It's more targeted range though, so it's not anywhere on the field, but they can like shoot, 5, 6, squares out. They got good distance. So it would be nice to be able to have maybe one of those guys, somebody else who can shoot outside of their zone, because there's a lot of territories where a boss stands where you can't get anyone near them, and they just sit back there and wreak havoc on everything. Unless you can figure out a way to hit them from far away. So yeah, I haven't figured that one out yet. So I only have to defend one zone this time, which means having two guys in here might not be all that great. Unless I can get two guys that can have long range. Should I bring this guy in? Let him play? What, the Lord's bonus on piercers? What is the... I have a piercer, Lord. Where is it? He's... pretty sure I have a piercer, Lord. Probably a weak one, but I have one. Okay, wait a minute. I could have swore I had a piercer, Lord. Huh. No, maybe I don't. Thought I had one. Nope. I guess I do not have a piercer, Lord. Got a lot of other characters, lords, for other things, but not for piercers. Oh well. But yeah, I've seen a couple that seem to have pretty good range. Well, he's got really good range. This dwarf guy here. But I haven't been able to get his power up to a satisfactory zone. He's actually pretty good, but if I had to choose, obviously I'd choose Idril, but he's a good backup for helping cover large areas. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to try... I am going to try to bring him in, and he's pretty weak. I was just thinking I could do a line, get 3 guys with long range. I don't know for sure where I can put everybody, though. Nah. I mean, these guys are probably enough, to be honest. But then I don't know if these guys have the range to shoot outside. Yeah. I don't know if these guys have the range to shoot outside of each other. I think one of them has a extended range on an ult. I guess I could put one there. I mean, Helga by herself, I mean, when she's behind 2 decently armored characters, she can wreck people. I've really gotten to liking her quite a bit. Oh, I gotta put my medic down before they start doing stuff to me here. Start causing pain and agony. Then I'll start getting my range guys. I know, Idril and Virna are like probably my 2 best guys, to be honest. But I don't like to put them down right away all the time, just because I like to let my other guys have some fun. They can wreak some serious havoc for sure, but sometimes you gotta let your other guys play. I don't even know where to put him. All right, we'll put her there. I want Helga to have a shot at this big boy here. Helga! Man, that machine gun of hers is just brutal. Which server am I? I don't know. You'll have to tell me how to check that once I get out of this battle. Yeah, I didn't even know. I mean, I guess you're right. We have to be on one of the servers, right? There's no way they're running one server with this game. Yeah, they aren't getting through. This is a murderous state of being. Another big boy gonna take the whooping, and then a little Vierna helped, and that just incinerated him. Game over, man. These guys are like running into a buzzsaw. Okay, so let's see. How do I know what server I'm on? In your profile? Okay, let me go look. Let's see. Uh, server? Is it? I don't know. Is it one of these numbers? Or is there a server settings? Or is it here? What's this? Edit? No, it says edit your title. And then I don't know what this one is. User ID. Nope. Okay, 5K dot. The numbers in the brackets. Oh, 5106? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's, well, I guess that's it. 5106. 50,106. 50,106. I should probably change my hero showcase. Huh? I got guys in here. This guy doesn't need to be in there no more. Should I edit that? Yeah, let's change this up a little bit. He's not my showcase guy anymore. What does this do? Oh, lets me choose. Okay, all right. So I don't want him in there anymore. I like Helga. Let's put Helga in there. And who else do I want to show off? Well, who do I like? I really like Terrazin. I'm sorry, but a lot of people don't seem to think she's that great. I like her a lot. Only thing is, I wish she had a little bit more range. But I'm getting her power up, and she's actually pretty decent. All right, we'll put Leia in there. Why not? Constance is pretty good. I am not impressed with Nocturne though. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. So. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. People seem to say Nocturne's really good. Like I said, I'm not impressed with Nocturne so far. I mean, he seems to be good at points. I had him in battles where he was the winner in damage done for a single boss kind of thing, but I don't know. Let's just put it this way. There's about as many times when Nocturne is the best guy for the battle as there are times when Vierna shouldn't be in the battle. that's about that's about the balance. So, you know, if it's about how often I see a situation where Nocturne is the best. Nocturne's the best about as often as Vierna's not good enough. That's the. Did they nerf him? All right, what are you doing? 329. Oh, that's me. That's how much power I got. I didn't see how much power is this place. 318. So I'm just chugging along here. All right, so this is one where I'm not going to get any support. I basically have to create 2 lines of defense because I'm going to have stuff coming from this way for these guys and this way for that way. So I have basically 2 lines that have to be. The only one who can support both is probably Idril, obviously, because she could shoot anywhere. So the question is, who and how? This is probably fine. Let's do it. I think you have to really focus him, and maybe I just don't have the right gear on him yet. Uh-oh. Is it messing up again? Um, I did notice it was weird. I've been using the quick equip for improving guys. It's like I do a lot of gear updates and stuff, and then I go, all right, did anything fit this guy? And I do the quick equip and see if it'll find something that bumps their BP. But I don't think that's always very reliable. See, I've been getting this notification here. I don't know what's going on. Is it their network or is it mine? I mean, am I stuttering and dropping out, or is it just the game? Are they having trouble with their network? Yep. I mean, it shows I'm connected fine, but I mean, I am wired. Really? Top 5, huh? Huh. Well, I do have him. See, look, it's totally melting down. Is it me again? Oh, it is everyone. Okay, good. I'm gonna shut this down and restart it again. hopefully things will be a little bit better. Yeah, I found that the quick equip is pretty good when I'm just trying to get everybody kind of improved. But sometimes certain characters I find I have to focus a little bit. Yeah, so my heroes, overall, these are my heroes. So you can see that that's about it. That's all. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think I have any other ones. So I have 10. I have 10 legendaries. That's it. Um, my most recent, and two of them I just got together during the get one. You know, when you get one for free. If you hit legendary, you get another one. That was last weekend. So that's when I got these two. Prior to that, I got this dwarf and this dwarf. They're mediocre. They're okay, but yeah, they're not popular, I guess. So I haven't really been boosting them too much. And then I got Abomination prior to that, as I finally got infused. Kind of got him powered up. But Helga I got right around that same time. I really like Helga. Yeah, Helga's. I hated her at first. I'm like, doggone it, I wanted her to be good. But eventually I got her gear up to a point where now she's kicking butt. She's right there with Fierna as my top favorite. These two characters I like a lot. As long as I can. She is kind of a glass jaw though, but I've noticed that she's been doing better now that she kills things so quickly. She doesn't get a lot of guys hitting her. The lounge VC. Oh, voice chat. Oh, and on my Discord. Sure, I can turn that on for a minute. Xander. Oh, I'm feeding back. Hold on. I don't know how to do this without feeding back. There. Okay, so I muted myself, but I'm in there. That should make it so I stop feeding back, and you can just hear me over the mic. Okay, so I muted myself, but I'm in there. Nope, that didn't work. Should make it so I stop feeding back, and you can just hear me over the. Am I hearing me through you? Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm hearing me through you. Nope, that didn't work. Am I hearing me through you? I'm really confusing myself here. Okay, well, I deafened myself. That didn't work. Well, I'm in the lounge. What I'm not is able to figure out how to do this without getting feedback, because I don't use a headphone. That's what the problem is. I stopped using a headphone. So I turned off my mic. Okay, so my mic is off. So you would hear me through this mic, hopefully. And then I just got to figure out how to hear you. I don't know. Because if I... All right, how do I do this here? I'll turn down the volume. So let's see. I can't say I've ever had my Discord going while I'm streaming, so that's what's throwing me off here. Okay, so how's that? Yeah, I turned off my mic on Discord. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not coming through on my voice income. Okay, I think I got it. So Xander, is that your name, or is that like a what do you call it? A tag, gamer tag. You know, I don't hear you if you're talking. Oh, hey man. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hey, Izirian. I am doing great. How are you doing? I am currently trying to figure out how to get my Discord going here. I can't hear you, Xander, if you're talking. I can see your name is, you know, coming on and off, like it is trying to do something, but you're not muted, not deafened, but I'm just not hearing any sound. I don't know if it's not coming through for some reason. I'm obviously coming through. I had to mute myself. I don't know, kind of weird. Huh. I know, I'm on there. Do I have Silas? I do not have Silas. I've only got, these are my, I've only got 10 legendaries right now. I am a noob. I'm a noobish. I have done exactly 60 days as of yesterday, I think it was. Let's see. If I go to, I forgot which one of these things shows it. Login? One of these things showed it. Where am I? Daily quest, events. Nope. Well, it was here somewhere. I just found it yesterday. Dang it! I was trying to figure out what my login thing was. Oh, nope. Hall of Honor, best records. No, I don't know where it went. Dang it. But anyway, I've only got 12. Or 10, sorry. 10 of the, oh, here it is, daily sign-in. That's one. This is where I'm at. Day 61. Oh, day 91 of logging in, so. I have been trying to creep and crawl right now, as I was just telling the Joker here. I'm on the unemployment plan, where you don't pay for anything you don't have to until you get a job. So I'm working on that. But in the meantime, my gaming is free play only. And so it's a lot slower, I gotta say, if you don't spend money. You know, I'm not big on spending money on games past about 40, 50, between 40 and $70, depending on how much time I spend on the game. I feel that's the value of a game. And if I'm spending more than that, it's time for me to, well, if I like the game, I guess. I play Marvel Snap, for example, and I bought like 5 or 6 season passes. I've never bought coins or tokens or anything like that, because that's all just suck you in stuff. I don't want to be sucked in. I gotta watch, you know, keep the budget fine. But so anyway, I play a lot of these games, just trying to maximize what I'm allowed to do. Once I do get a job, though, I will pay some money for this game, because I have played enough that it deserves to get paid, at least enough to me up to the point of a typical video game. Okay, so for me, like if I play Diablo, I paid $70 for Diablo. I bought Midnight Suns. I really like Marvel Midnight Suns. I got to tell you, I really like that kind of game. The tactical, to be able to pick your cards, but also having the graphics to go with it. So that's kind of along the lines of Marvel Snap, but there's no real graphics. There's no characters, but you're playing with cards. The cards is kind of fun. It's just another way to give you skills, right? I mean, there's a lot of games that give you skills that you get to pick which ones you're going to use. Cards is just a way to do it. So it's you know, but I do like that you can build your skill list, and some other games do that too. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm working on, just trying to figure out how to get through. I am trying to do this campaign as far as I can. I have hit the limit on hard and on normal for what I can do with my current characters. Cannot get past some of them. A couple of them say I'm beyond in power, but I get annihilated every time. There is one of the faction trials where I'm like way ahead in power. I can't kill it because it keeps killing my defenders so quickly that my other guys can't finish anything off before. And I can't what do you call it, deploy fast enough. There's just too many guys coming out. And when I do get them out there, they get killed before I can get the medics out. I mean, it's just a mess. So I can't, even though it looks like it says I'm, you know, this little medium hard thing is definitely kind of arbitrary. Sometimes it's way, like I could fight mediums right now and I typically win almost too easily. And then other times I'll go to another thing that says you're a medium, like the tide waves. If I'm a medium, forget it. I'm not going to win. I'm going to get destroyed. Sometimes, all right, what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to go with him right there. And then I'm going to go with, I wonder if I should do him there. He's only, oh, there's three guys there. They're going to overwhelm. Shoot. Hopefully they stop. No, they're not going to stop. I don't have enough guys. Oh, shoot, I need a defender. I can't beat this. I can't. All right, let's try. I'm going to try one more time. Just because of the way they're putting stuff down, I might be able to do this with a different plan. Here, let's try this. Assuming I can get these two guys down fast enough. Nope, can't do it. I have to quit. I don't have enough to. I need a defender. There's too many of them. I can't defend. I can't do it without a defender. Oh well, I guess there's only so many times when you can go without a defender, right? Oh, okay. Well, I have it on, so if you do figure it out, and I'm able to, I hear sounds in the background. I feel like I can hear like my stream a little bit. I mean, it's way in the background, like it's far away, but it's like your mic or whatever is not working. Let's try this again. Let's bring in a defender. Who do I want to bring in? Constance is at max. This guy is okay, but he dies. Livian's at max. I'm trying not to always use my at max guys because they're not because you don't get full credit for your experience. Is Abomination maxed? No, he's not. All right, let's take out Wrath. He's maxed. I know that. So we'll go without Wrath, and we'll bring in. Well, the highest one. Oh, I don't want to bring the dwarf. I don't know, man. I don't think this guy's good enough. Livian can do it. Livian's like she's a beast, but or Constance for that matter. But Constance doesn't attack. Kind of irritates me. She'll attack only if she has to, I guess. But she doesn't hit that hard. So it's like, you know. All right, I'm going to try it with this guy. He's definitely a wall, but it's only... Oh, see, I don't know. I can't do it. It's too weak. I'm too weak. All right, Livian. It's up to you, man. Let's do it, Livian. Livian attacks. She does okay damage. She's obviously a defender strength, so it's not super. But I don't have any really good other options. And then those guys waited. You know, I didn't even think about it. They did wait. Oh, I could have just went over here. Because they both stop. You know what? I'm going to go up here. And then I'm going to back her up with this guy. Now hopefully I can get someone else down and take care of this other area. Alright, so... And so far so good with the help. Alright, so yeah, we're holding that wall fine. Now we just need to get Idril out here to start kicking some butt just in case somebody passes. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Got a big boy gonna try to do his damage. She's got Vierna helping her. I don't think that's gonna be too big of a deal. Problem just comes if anybody gets through, but Vierna's probably gonna make sure they don't. Alright, let's yeah, I think we got it. Now I may be overconfident. Oh, here we go again, with Livia and being able to hold that door by herself. But killing her is just really difficult. She is probably my best defender as far as just going. Now I've heard that what's his face, the one. Oh, that's the problem. That's right. I didn't put a medic in, but she can heal herself. So as long as I should probably just have Vierna finish this here. That'll make sure they don't get through. She can heal herself under normal circumstances against normal guys. Get an assist here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I might be wrong. I might be overconfident. I'm low on medic ability. She's not healing herself as fast as I hoped. Yoo-hoo! She got it. I was getting worried. She usually heals herself. It was getting a little scarce there, though. I may have overpowered the down part. I left these two guys to do all this work by themselves with no medic support. That was almost a bad thing. But, now let's see if it's going to give me credit, because like it keeps locking up. And when it locks up like this in the middle of the end of a battle, yeah, I may have to quit for a while, because it keeps doing this. And it's like it'll, if it's not screwing up, and during the time that I finish, it'll work. But if you finish and it screws up already, you can't connect network. I don't think I have anything wrong with my network. I think my network's fine. Because if my network was bad, I'd be breaking up on you guys. And you haven't said I'm breaking up. Am I breaking up? The Joker was saying it's doing it to everybody. You know, it's really hard. You know, Vierna is so good. I can only imagine how good she is once you have Silas. Because she gets an extra boost from having Silas. Not to mention if you can get her awakened, but how do you awaken legendaries? Oh, there you go, worked. Woohoo. I mean, awakening a legendary's gotta be it. It's like if you're awakening legendaries, you are seriously playing a lot. Or you get those token things, which is still you're playing a lot because you're getting those token things that let you awaken legendaries. I've only gotten, I think I've only gotten the ones that let you awaken epics. I've never gotten one that lets you awaken a legendary. I mean, I'm sure they exist. I just don't have, I've never gotten one. I think I might be getting out of range of my abilities here. I'm starting to get into that zone of things are getting hard. It's just hard to disperse. Oh, am I only dealing with one? Well, that might not be so bad. It's one, but they have two directions of attack. Huh. Let's see here. So I've only got 2 ground guys. Oh, 3. I have 3. All right, let's go. Let's try it. We'll give it a go. Just trying to get the stuff you get for advancing here. Oh, there's the... All right, we're going to let her... I'm going to let her deal on that side. All right. just get me to 18, and then we'll just take care of it. There you go. We should be all right now. And now I got to get my medic in too. Ooh, they are working to overwhelm her though. Ah, being too slow here. Oh, and they're bringing in a bird too. Dang, gummit. All right, we should be all right. That should do it. Leia's gonna keep everybody healthy and strong, and I don't know what your deal is, but we're gonna take you out. I don't think there's not gonna be much survival here. This is gonna be easy. Yeah, we got him down. You have Twin Fiend? Twin Fiend's cool. I mean, he's also one of the super rares, the super rare legendaries. When you say you have a few awakened, now, you don't mean like they're fully awakened, right? I mean, they're only awakened a little bit, right? I mean, how would you... I mean, fully awakened legendaries, I don't know that I've seen any fully awakened ones. I mean, I guess you could get there, but that's going to be... And when you say and Twin Fiend, what does that mean? Is it just because he's really good, or is there something about Twin Fiend that contributes to the awakened state? A legendary lord? What does that do? I mean, I don't know what the effect of being a legendary lord is. I mean, Constance has some kind of weird legendary ability. She's not a lord, but she's got like the legendary council or whatever that weird thing is that she's got. But A4. Wow, Awakened 4 on a legendary. That's awesome. Did you actually draw that many of those characters? I don't even have a Kinism, much less an Awakened one. But did you just keep getting them? Were you lucky, or did you actually find and get those what do I call it, the Awakened shard things, whatever they're called? I am getting to that point. The game is getting me to that point where my victories are no longer assured. I'm pushing the numbers now. I'm barely 318, and that's the recommended amount. I'm gonna have to. All right, let's try it again. Let's see. Summoning portal. Oh, okay, I will. Let me go after this one. I'll go check it out. Summoning portal. All right. Are these guys going to come up and tease? Oh, no. This is going to be an actual fight. He's coming up. Let's go up here. All right, she can hold 3, but if there's a 4th one, I'm in trouble. All right, so we're going to go up here. All right, he's got 2. Uh-oh, she's gonna have too many in a minute. I gotta get some help on her. I gotta get some help on her. Up. Oh boy, I think I let one through. Yeah, I let 2 through. Oh boy, oh, that got messy. That got messy fast. That got messy fast. 5 times. You get a lot of legendaries. You've pulled the same legendary as many times as I've pulled as half my legendaries. That's bad luck, really. I mean, drawing that many of the same legendary. But at Awakened 5, she's got to be at least decent, right? I mean... Alright, I think if I get Idril down here to at least help, she can speed things up and keep her from being overwhelmed. All right, so now I got to figure out how to get enough support back here. It's only 2. Hopefully I can do this. 17, 18. All right, I think we're in pretty good shape. I think with the stunning and Idril, and I'm gonna put come on, bring it on, bring it on, you little snot. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna give you a taste of my mind, a taste of my mind, a piece of my mind. No, no, not not even with 5 awakens. She's that bad. All right, things are gonna go really bad for the bad guys now. I've got all my guys kicking butt. Oh, this guy can't get through, Livian. He's just I still got 10 guys to go, but I don't see how they can't. I got a fully set up squad. They're melting them as I speak. I'm gonna get outnumbered here. What's gonna happen? No, no, not gonna get outnumbered. I thought they were gonna get enough down there to. Yeah, those 10 went fast. All right, let me go to my summoning thing here. I've gotten some good stuff. The best, like I say, the best way to get stuff is going through the campaign, but you can't. It doesn't produce as well once you've, once you get to the max, you can't go anywhere anymore. Do these things still reward you if you do them again? Nah, just money. 600 money. Boo. So repeating them doesn't do any good. You have to beat them for the first time. All right, so my summons. Let's see what I got here. I haven't got any legendaries this weekend, of course, but because I only summon on the weekends. Click the. Oh yeah, this tells you the percentages. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Twin Fiend is right up here, man. He's one of the ultra good guys. I have Leia, so I do have one of the ultra goods. But I don't have any of these other ones. I have Leia as the only one. And then, of course, all my other guys fall into this zone. Your odds are so bad at this, though. I mean, 0.08. I mean, if you think about it, you get a 1% chance of getting a legendary. So, theoretically, you should get one out of every 100 times at least. Now, I actually looked at my longest drought. 167 draws before I got one. So... And 200 is when the mercy rule kicks in, which isn't actually guaranteeing you one. All it does is increase your chances until you do get one. But I got to 167 without getting a legendary. So, but at 1%, you figure it's 1% to get any one of all these legendaries. And then of that, you got to divide it. So if you've got a 0.08% chance of getting these 8, that means you've got a 0.01% chance of getting any one particular one of them. 0.01%. That's one 1/100th of a percent chance of getting one of these guys. 1/100th of a percent. That's what, 1 in 1,000? So 1,000 rolls, you have a chance of getting one of these. I mean, percentages says. That's pretty low. And then, of course, these guys, I think I figured it out. There's 47 of them. So you're doing about 2/10 of a chance, so that's 1 in 200 chance of getting one of these guys. That's pretty low, pretty low. Yeah, so Leia, what is Leia doing for these guys? She's a lord. Curious what her lord skill is. Ancient summons have better rates for them. So her Lord skill is increases faction team members' basic attributes by 15%, periodically increases faction team members' damage and healing bonus by 50%. Wow. for 20 seconds. The more faction allies there are on the team, the more frequently it takes effect. When any faction team member is healed, their damage will increase. But wow, I didn't even realize she was doing all that stuff. I really gotta use her more because she's actually really good. And I've got a lot of this faction. I mean, it's not use her more. Use her more with her Lord skill. I use her all the time, so she's basically in on almost every battle. Ajax. Hey Ajax, how you doing, man? Save about 30 to 60 ancients. Ancients? Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about on these guys. On the summons. Oops, summons. Yeah, it's I don't have very many. I don't get the ancient opportunities. These are actually, yeah, they're legendary heroes are up, and then the ancient summonings. I don't get these very often. I'm not at that point where I'm getting them very often, so it's pretty rare. I had one, I think, to try. Really, I may have to start getting her in there. Um, I do have her on my guild boss battle. She's in there, but I'm only doing Nightmare 2 right now. I've only been able to get my squad to put down 1600 on the Nightmare 2. I'm not even close to getting Nightmare 3 yet. I can't even get to points. Once I get to 2100, lately I've just doing one attack on the Nightmare 2 and then one on Nightmare, so I can get 4 prizes. I don't feel like. Well, I get 4 if my team goes in and makes sure we kill the boss. But sometimes they don't. So that's why I do both of them, just in case. I just got to maximize. World rankings on my guild boss? Oh, are these like the mega kill squads? the people who are putting together the ultimates? Like don't have. I do have both of these guys. Don't have, and I have this guy. So I have 3 of the guys that are in this group, and it's the 2. This girl, really? Laurel, huh? Wow. I have not got Laurel that high. I have not pumped Laurel up. A lot of people using Laurel in here, though. Huh. Nightmare 4? I'm not even in the range of Nightmare 4. I wouldn't even know what to do with that. Gee, they're using Laurel and Hollow in here, too. Wow. The problem I have with these guys is Laurel and Hollow, they die so fast. Oh, they've got Constance and Leia. Oh, so they're able to do their ultimates. Look at these guys, man. V. He's fully... Dude. All right. I mean, this guy has spent some money. I'm telling you, this guy has seriously spent some money. There's no way you get to this level unless you've put hundreds, if not thousands of dollars into the game to maximize your summons and stuff. Because the game's only been out for, what, 2 years? It's like, yeah, this guy is putting some serious dough down. I mean, I guess I can't knock him for it. It's, do whatever you want with your money. But that'll never be me. That'll never be me. I just think yeah. It's 1 year. Oh, 1 year. So it came out about the same time as Marvel Snap. Because Marvel Snap came out in October a year ago. Oh, over a year. It's a year and half now, I guess. Year and a half. So it came out, I think they both came out in about the same time. But I've been playing Marvel Snap since like the second week it came out. I didn't play the first week, but I started playing after that, and I play quite a bit of it. I am starting to get a little tired of that one too. Mostly because I like the game, but it's the competition is just getting boring because they all play the same decks, same things over and over. But yeah, so these guys got some serious stuff going, man. I'm impressed. I'll I don't I've seen a lot of people have this guy Twin Fiend here. Yeah, I I don't know. We'll see. What is Swogo? Swogo? I don't know what that means. Swogo. SWGOH. Is that like an acronym for something? Oh. So you're just using. So you put her down and she gives everybody, and then you retreat her, and then you wait for her to recharge, and you put her back in. You just keep putting her back in to get that recharge. So helping, in theory, helping them all to get their alts off more often. You make sure everybody's used their alt, and then you drop Laurel. They all charge up, and you get her out of there. And they all fire their alts, and then you try to get her charged up and do it again. I can see that. But does the auto fight remember that when you're doing that, when you're retreating them? Does auto fight consider the retreat, or do you have to actually do that manually all the time? Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Really? You know, I haven't played that one. Is that kind of similar to one of these? I've never played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. That might be kind of fun playing with Star Wars guys. Is that a Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, I may have to try that. I have to get my Laurel up though. I have not spent a lot getting Laurel up. I've been getting all my guys up. So all my guys are at 45 right now. Okay, so just because I don't get so many characters, so I'm just it gives me something to do, keep leveling them up. And I don't like to level them up to max. The only guys that get to max are the ones I play with a lot. But so I assume the best way to do this is to get her all the way up to 6, right? Get her up to 6 and fully promoted, and then start using her to drop her in. When the skill is activated, 3% rage for 2 random allies within range every 2 seconds, lasting for 12 seconds. So basically, she's just accelerating everybody's rage. That is pretty good. Deals 100% damage to an enemy. Grants damage increase for 7 seconds to allies every time they use their ultimate. However, this effect won't trigger during her own ultimate. So you leave her in long enough for everybody to fire their ultimates, and then you retreat her. You drop her, everybody fires their ultimates, then you retreat her, and you let her charge back up and get ready to go again, and then you put her back down and let them fire their ultimates again. Just 5? Promotion 5? Don't I've already got her at 5 stars. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll try her out. Couldn't hurt. The one thing I've been getting my clock cleaned on is the tide. I cannot get past the tide. Yeah, I've gotten to that point where I have to go days of trying to power up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. But I keep hitting those bosses, and the bosses just walk right over, kill everybody, either all the people in front of them or all the people on the sides, and then the other guys just get overrun. All right, let's see what. Read her promotion 5. Oops, no, wrong one. Where'd she go? She's way down here, man. Increase rage regen by 1. Additionally, upon death, provide surrounding allies with restoration of 50% of their rage cap. Oh, so you don't retreat her, you just let her get killed. You let her stay out there, do her bit, and once she dies, everybody gets stronger. And since she's so weak, she's gonna die. She's gonna die frequently. And so she's gonna get everybody charged up. Boy, that's a rough job. Here, I got this guy. Squish. All right, I got this guy. No, don't worry about please. And then each time they're all just sucking up her life force. Wait. No, technically, it may count as a death, but it doesn't when you're playing like areas that say don't let one of your heroes die. Because when you retreat a hero, and it says don't let a hero die, it still lets you get credit for it. So it's interesting that it lets you do that. That it lets you count that as a death. Because and like I said, in all those campaigns or missions that say don't let a hero die, if you retreat them, it didn't count as a death. So it seems like they should. There's something weird about that. Hey, I'm cool with that. Like I said, I'm excited to give her a chance to see how it works out, because like you said, a lot of your guys are their best when they have their ult, right? And by the way, welcome society, the society. I didn't notice you coming in there, but yeah, thanks for coming in. Huh, that's cool. All right, let's go do some summoning. Why not? I've got, how many summons can I do? I've got me enough credits to do a little bit. I kind of wanted to get to the 888 so I could do a 10 here, or 880. So I need about 50 more gems. Didn't figure out your mic, huh? Is it? Looking. All right, so not too good here. Yeah, I need to get some. I need to get Cuke. I need to get me another Terrazin. I mean, if I've got to look at crappy guys to get, obviously I want legendaries, but I'm still trying to do the fusion. So I want to fuse this Micah. Is this Micah any good? I mean, I'm sure you guys probably already have her. Sounds like you guys are way out there. But yeah, it turns gold. The brick or whatever turns gold as it's coming out. But I need to get one of these chicks. Haven't gotten her. I need to get me another Cuke for Libyan. And I need another Terrazin because I don't want to use my Terrazin. I think that's her name, Terrazin, right? I always get Verazin, Terrazin. And I've never seen this. I've never gotten this person, Daylin. I've got these two already kind of ready to go. I probably should get a second one of her. I don't know why I awakened her, but oh well. Borez Codex? Triggers Blazing Plume. I don't have that many really good rangers. I mean, I have Idril, but everybody has Idril, right? Idril's like everybody and their grandmother has an Idril. But, all right, so. Let's, boo. All right, come on. Give me something, a 4-star at least. Nope. Boy, these are lame. Nothing like. I'm probably getting up to. Mica is very solid for shield breaks. Also decent damage if needed in the aspect. S type. Isn't S type like the highest type, like super duper? A, B, or it's S, A, B, C, D, whatever. S would imply she's fantastic for what she does. Nash. Boo. 3 stars. I guess I'm not gonna get a 4-star. You lame, man. You're kind of hosing me. And then I drew this, and what did I get? I forgot what I did this earlier. I had one of these legendary ones, and I got a 4-star. It was obviously, and the 4-star was like, I don't know, something crappy. What it was. Triple S, then S, then so on. Wow, really? How is that rating determined? I've never heard of that. Triple S, then S plus, then so on? Really? I would never have guessed that. Usually the ratings are S is just like the best, and then it's just A, B, C, D, all the way down to F, and F is like crappy. They get grades, and I've never heard that rating starting with triple S. Let's go here. What do I got? Where did the... Oh, this. Legendary extract. Well, I'd like to get to 88. Could I get to 8 to do... Can I get to a 10 spot? Is this even beatable anymore? I'm kind of getting up to a zone where it's getting rough. 318 again. All right, let's try it again. At least the guys can defend and work together. Let's see how this works. My group is getting a little tight on the... things are getting rough. Alrighty. Oh yeah, these things mean something, huh? I forgot what those meant. Oh yeah, these things are bad. I forgot what they are. We'll get everybody some healing, and then we'll drop in my power team. These two come in and finish everybody off. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna start blowing people up. Suck! Don't do that. Don't be mean. No, kill them before they blow us up. Oh, who died? Did anybody die? We gotta kill those things before they get their feet down, man, because they are terrible. There we go. There we go. Oops, I kind of put Idril out of healing zone. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, didn't go too bad. Idril's taking a beating though. There's only one guy left. Alright. Oh, I didn't even get a fire Helga's ult off. That was actually easier than I expected too. We're punching through this bunch pretty good. Actually, I wasn't going to keep playing this long. You guys kind of kept me on. Kept me playing longer. I was going to stop at 4:30. That's almost an hour. I'm almost an hour beyond where I was going to go. 30, will that get me up to 880? I think I only had 533. That probably won't get me to 880. All right, let's see if I can get past these ones. I'm doing all right. Let's see if I can. I was going to do 80 because I wanted to do a 10 draw. It's a pain in the butt to do a 1 draw. Oh, I got to block 3. But they're all back here. Good, let's go. We'll just go stand in their face, see what damage I can do hitting them in the face. Oh, bad. This is bad. I forgot. This is not a medic position. There's no... I can't put a medic over there. This is not going to be good. There's no way, because I don't even think this guy... Oh, he does heal himself. Oh, maybe it won't be so bad. We'll see. Oops, not ready. All right, so now I do need to get Helga some healing, though. Alright, she'll kill off all that stuff. Oh boy. The exploders. Exploders. Oh, no, not so bad. Those exploders didn't do nothing. That actually wasn't bad at all. Now the question is, can I provide any support for that guy? I cannot. I have no way to provide support for him. If they get past him, it's game night, man. I have no way to support him. Alright, well, let's just go with that. I may have to retreat him. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't see how that works out for me. 58 of these. I have to kill 58 baddies here. He's healing himself at least decently. Oh, yeah. Sell him? I don't usually sell guys. I usually just trade them in for... I usually don't sell guys. I usually just trade them in, turn them into guys I upgrade. Because I need to upgrade the guys to 5 and 6, and I need to get the, what do you call it, the upgrade. I can't get guys to 6. I need to use every guy I can eat, so most of my guys get eaten. Because I don't have very many. I have a lot of guys I want to get to 6 yet. I mean, only because that's all I can do. I mean, there's only so much you can do when you're... I have to save, like during the week, I save a lot of... Wow, this is a big boy. Those are big bugs. Big bugs. Come on, you need to charge up, because they're getting... Alright, she should be able to take a lot of them out now. Yeah, I think we're alright. I think we're going to get through this. It's only like, what, 9 more left? 8, no, 11 more left. As long as he can... He's squishing them pretty good at a distance. They're not, they're kind of easy kills. Really? They sell for diamonds? I guess I could. I just don't have that many of the 1s and 2s. It takes me forever to get... Uh-oh, they're going to kill him. Yeah, he's going to die. Charge yourself, man. Helga took out... Okay, that's all right. It wasn't a penalty for letting somebody die. He survived that close to the end. All right, let's see how many I got, and we'll see if I can maybe go sell God, the boss guy. I can get three summons if I... Oh, man, I could have done a 10 summon if I waited on that one. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know if I can beat that anyway. I'm getting to that point where things are getting kind of tough. All right, so let's go see. If I want to do a 10 summon here, 880. That would be a good way to finish. Oh, I got enough. I don't even need to. Let's do it. Let's do a 10 summon. All right, everybody. Wish me luck. 10 summon. Time for a legendary. Crazy invocation triggering right now. One time. It's all I get. This is it. This is me for the day. Probably going to call it, too, because I need to go eat some dinner and go take a break, do some stuff. Drum roll, please. Here we go. No! Bummer. Oh well. Not even a. Did I not even get a? Oh, I did get a 4-star. Oh, I guess she's could be worse. Good luck. Yeah. It arrived late. Oh well. Maybe next time. So, yeah. Now, what do you think of this girl? She's one I'm not sure what I think. Is she any good? I mean, people seem to like her for. I mean, she gets some good high ratings on her abilities. What is her thing? Oh wait, why can't I awaken her? Oh, because I'm doing the wrong one. When Thorny Protection is triggered, restores HP equal to 20% attack for the saved ally every 5 seconds for 10 seconds. Oh, is this the one that keeps somebody from dying one time? Is that the one she is? Each heal quickly restores HP for target 2 times. Additionally, the hero's healing multiplier on targets with HP below 50% is increased by 30. This effect lasts for 20 seconds. Attack-based healing prevents incoming fatal damage 1 time for 1 ally and immediately grants this ally a shield. That could be kind of cool. If you have a guy who's kind of like really important and normally can hold himself pretty well, you put this on it and that guy will just basically never go away. Assuming she doesn't get herself killed. Because he can hold, you know, like put her near Livian, and Livian can just stay forever because she never dies. Or Constance. Constance is getting. I've got Constance to a point where she's actually pretty good too. Only thing is, Livian hits harder. Livian does more damage. Constance is not the best for attacking. She's just good for holding and protecting your team. Well, I guess that's it, man. I don't have anything else to do. Let's see. I'm going to look at these. What I usually like to do is let's see if I can hold. That'd be cool. If I hold here, that'd be nice. Because these, I'm going to tell you, man, these skill crystals are so hard to get. They're so hard to get. I'm always running out of skill crystals. And as your guys get better, you need skill crystals for everybody. And, man, the skill crystals are hard, though. It's kind of like with promotions, the crystals are easy. But with the skills, they're crazy hard. So, I usually like to use up all my stamina on something. On the weekends, I just try to keep going up on the charts. I don't know if it's the best way to do it or not, but that's what I do. And I try to burn through all of my stamina to move up on the charts as much as possible. And then that's how I do each day. So each day I kind of earn as much crap as I can. And then during the week, I just save crap. I don't spend any of my stamina potions. I don't spend any extra. I just do the dailies and that's it. And I just keep storing up stuff until the weekend when all of the events start and you can start getting, better chances to get stuff, better, you get all the prizes. You're not wasting anything. So that's how I kind of try to do it. I just try to store as many resources as I can. And then on the weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on what's going on Monday, it's actually what Friday to Monday is kind of when those things are going on. $50, 351 days, and you're almost through all of the skills. Wow, that's really good, man. That's 1 year. That's not bad. I've not been playing a long time, but those skill crystals must be protected and used very sparingly on those must-use awakenings. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's like the dust is hard to get, but it's not as hard to get as the crystals. The legendary ones are even harder, right? I mean, well, the thing is, if you don't, my thought is actually, I have not had trouble with the legendary crystals too much. Mostly because I don't have that many legendaries. So they're, I kind of build them up over time. And by the time I get a legendary, I've got some skill crystals for them because most of my guys have already been built up. So, yeah, no kidding. I've got a few. I don't think actually, to be honest, I think all of my legendaries aren't all done yet, but they're all getting close. And like I said, I don't get legendaries that often, so usually they're pretty close where I've got them all at fours or fives on most of their skills. But yeah, I don't have a bunch of them. And the other thing is, all of the good artifacts, I'm not high enough level in the artifact raid to really get the best artifacts. I'm getting some good ones, but that takes some time too. Yeah, you get a couple of good streaks where you get, like, if I saved up all of my summons for the twofers and only did the twofers, I'd have a chance. But yeah, if you have one good week or one good month where you get three or four or five legendaries, um, it could really mess up the keeping up. I can see that for sure. Um, I'm on day 60 or day 91, day 91 of playing. Um, and so in 91 I started, was it May? I think it was May, yeah. Didn't get lucky until after 8 months. Well, I don't. I hope I don't have to wait that long. But no, it's definitely a streaky thing, right? It is possible theoretically to do two summons in a row and get a legendary both times. I mean, it's a 1 in 100 chance of getting a legendary, right? But it's a 1 in 100 chance. It is possible to roll a legendary twice in a row, three times in a row. Now, I don't know that I'll ever do that. It's mathematically possible. It's just, not very likely. But and then if you do something like do the two for one thing, and you get legendary one time and get the extra guy, and then you get three. You can get three in a weekend. So that'd be cool. Three in a 10 pool. That would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Have it turn orange or whatever it does, and then you're like, oh, I got legendary. And you're looking, click, click, click. Ah! That would be amazing. But no, I'm just happy to pull one legendary in a 10 pool. But even two, but three? Did you actually do that? Where you got three Legos in a 10 pool? Oh, it's an actual achievement? It would be. Man, three in a 10 pool. That'd be awesome. My first Lego was Vierna. Vierna was my very first pull, and get this, my second was Leia. My two best guys, Vierna and Leia, and I didn't even know they were good because I had just been playing it. It was like I got one on the first week, and I got one on the second week, and a friend of mine was watching me play, and he goes, "You just pulled two of the best Legos." And I'm like, "Really? Are they that good?" And he's like, "Yes, they're really good." What do you mean seating? Oh, 40. Your 40th day. Oh, okay. uh, oh, okay. The Law of Lords. After 3 or epics, 3 legendaries or no epics in 2. I don't understand. I follow the Law of Lords after 3 lol or no epics in 2. 3 legendaries or no epics in 2. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are referring to on the seeding. I don't keep pulling on the same seed if you aren't pulling well. So you mean like take a break? Like if you pull bad, then come back, then stop and come back later doing the other ones? But what is not pulling well? I mean, how many times in a row do you have to pull before you like? Wow, that's weird. I'll have to look at that. How does that? I feel like it's all just. I kind of feel like that stuff's nonsense. I mean, it's random, right? Random is random is random. It's like you're either gonna get lucky or you're not. It's all like you shuffle a 6 deck in blackjack. You can't really. The only thing you can do is watch what things are coming up. But it's like this is like seeding a 100 deck. You know, your odds are just so slim. You don't know what's good. Yeah, see, I get it. No, I understand what you're saying now, and it is, I get it. So you leave the game, come back, and try to reset. But is that really something that they've built into the game? As in they're actually having some kind of a counter tracker? Because if that's not actually in the game, all that is a mental. That's really only a mental thought. It's like, oh, it's like changing slot machines. They're designed to be pretty random, but it's going to be the same level of random. Just like like the theory of the people who what do they call them, skulkers, where they watch you and then they wait till you leave the slot machine and they come back and they win. They use your slot machine once you leave. It's all that. Those are all just mythos. They don't. There's not any true grounds for that actually working. I think I don't know. You roll a dice 100 times. Just because you switch dice doesn't mean it's like when we play D&D. You have a bad dice. It's rolling ones and ones and ones, and you switch to a different dice. The other dice really wasn't unlucky or bad. It just wasn't rolling for you, and it's a good chance that no matter what dice you had, they would have all rolled the same bad luck for you. I mean, what I'm saying is every dice has its day. There's days when you roll that dice that was rolling all ones one day, and the next day it's rolling 20s. You just don't know. I mean, it's like it's all in the head. It's like, I'm going to do this because it feels right. And that's what it is when you say it works. A lot of times if it just luck is a lot of I want to say confidence or belief in your ability to win. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something. You may not believe this, but it's true for me, my life. I have been extremely lucky in random draws. Now, I'm not talking about video games. I'm talking about like what do you call it? Like contests where you buy a ticket and you put your ticket in and they draw your name. That kind of a random draw. In my life, I have gone to a number of technical, what do you call them? Meetings, whatever you call them. Not even meetings. When you go Microsoft puts on some of these seminars. The seminars, that's what it is, and they give away 1 or 2 or 3 things throughout the seminar. I used to go to those all the time, and I won computer parts and operating systems and stuff that was $100 here and there. I went to a gaming convention, and a couple of times, and I entered a Pokemon contest where they were just going to give away like a box a box of booster cards and a bunch of other stuff. And I had never played Pokemon, but I thought, hey, my sons might like this if I win. I won. I won. It was like the grand prize. It was like $400 in Pokemon cards. And so I took them home, and my kids and I all got into Pokemon because we had a bunch of cards and we all started playing. And so my sons still play Pokemon. They still play in tournaments. One of them even went on to go to the World Championships because he had qualified. And then I've gone to since I go to these game conventions quite often. I'd enter these regularly, different ones, different places. I've won bags, and multiple times I've won bags of board games. Just they gave them away for one contest or another. And I told a friend of mine I took with me, I go, I guess I'll enter this drawing, but I said I'll probably win, so it's going to make it rough on you. You probably won't be able to win because I'm going to win the prize. And he says, no, you won't. You don't know. And I'm like, I tell you, man, it's just one of those things that happens. And he says, no, not going to happen. So we both enter. Sure enough, that's when I won. It was like five board games. And it's like the raffles. I don't know what it is. It's just those kind. But it's a lot of it's in my head. I believe that I'll probably win. I believe I have a good chance. Get this. One of the coolest ones I ever won, I went to PAX here in Seattle. And there was Guild Wars 2 was coming out. I'm sure all of you have heard of Guild Wars 2 because Guild Wars 2 was a big game. It's still a game people are still playing. But it had just come out. It was just coming out. The company was there at PAX. And they said, we're going to give away 2 copies of this over the weekend. And people were everybody was putting in their drawings, and they were putting in their names or whatever, the raffles, and doing whatever it took to qualify for another raffle ticket. Finally, the last day of the con comes, and they're doing it about noon. And me and my sons are all there. And one of my sons all my sons entered with me. And I was there, and in my head, I'm thinking, I got a pretty good shot at this. Why not? I can do this. I've won a number of times. And then I thought to myself, my sons are pretty lucky too. It'd be really cool if one of them won also. I won. The first name called was my name for the two things. They gave away a bunch of other stuff, but these were the 2 grand prizes. Were both a copy of the Guild Wars 2. And my son sitting in front of me, my youngest son was in there. My other 2 sons were there too. And I go, it'd be cool if one of my sons won the other one. And right after that, they draw again, and it's my son's name. So I won one, and my son won the other one. They were the only 2 copies they gave away at the convention. We walked away with both of them. That was pretty awesome. So, of course, we went home and started playing Guild Wars 2. And he still plays Guild Wars 2. He's in the other room. He plays with it every now and then. He doesn't play all the time, but he says he's logged on a number of times and he goes back and plays it because it's a pretty good game. I liked it. I played it for a while. I'm a person who keeps moving on, and then I'll come back every now and then. But I've thought about going back and playing it some more, and it's cool because they keep updating it. And what's nice is they keep maintaining it, even though it's been around a long time. They haven't even done a Guild Wars 3. They've done some expansions, so. But so yeah, it's just one of those things. But that's my luck. My luck is raffles. I used to play a lot of poker. I've actually done pretty good in poker. And again, poker is a skill. It's almost as much skill as it is luck. It's probably 50-50. Once if you know how to play like Texas Hold'em and those kind of things, your skill will optimize your luck, right? It's not a sure thing. It doesn't matter how good you are. There's a lot of professional gamblers out there who play in these big $10,000 tournaments and stuff. And even they say if you win a couple of times a year, you're actually having a really good year. Your goal is to place and just continue to do well enough to make money so that you can keep playing. But if you're winning a couple times a year, the best players in the world don't win more than a few times a year. Because it's luck. There's a huge amount of luck, but their skill keeps them in there winning enough, placing enough that they're able to stay in the sport and move their money. But you can't just win a place and spend. You have to budget and work your way through and then get those wins when you can. But and that's what I kind of think of the whole switching slot machines, logging off, doing all that kind of thing. If you believe it, if you believe you're capable of it, and that you're going to win. More often than not, it's mental on whether or not luck will fall for you. Now, remember, with things like Vegas, they have luck, but I mean, luck matters, but also they have their algorithms built in to make sure that luck doesn't win too much. They kind of cap what these machines can actually give out. So even if you're just having the heyday, you're not going to win the jackpot over and over again because the machine will stop you. You can't do it. So that's different. I don't think this game's doing that. I mean, if you have a great go at it and you manage to roll 5 ones out of 100, then you win 5 ones. You have to be, you're doing pretty well. So I don't know. Unless the game actually has that built into it, I doubt that does anything. I wouldn't also deny the possibility that the game does have that built into it, a chance to do things like that. And if you maybe under certain circumstances, it's got these built in so that they can have those claims, because it's actually really good publicity, right? This guy won a bunch all at once. It's actually a thing. So like I said, if there's actually a built-in counter or a built-in feature of the game that's, it's underlying code, there's not going to be any written code anywhere, but there's plenty of people who hack these games to try to figure out what they're doing, right? And so yeah, I mean, if it's in there, it's in there. I've babbled enough about luck and bragged enough about my raffle victories. One of the strangest ones I ever won, I didn't even remember signing up for. I got an email from Microsoft, and it said, and I was like, is this really from Microsoft? It said, you won Windows Server. We need your address to deliver it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm being spammed. But it had a Microsoft address. It had a legitimate Microsoft address. I did the right click on the link. Usually if you right click on a link in email, it'll show you the link. And it's usually garbled if it's spam, right? It's some junk address. But this actually said Microsoft.com. I'm like, So what I did is I logged into my Microsoft.com account, not using the email. And I wrote them and I go, this says I want a copy of Microsoft Windows Server. I got this email. And they go, and I said, I feel like it's spam, but I thought I'd, contact, and see. And they looked it up and they go, oh yeah, you did win this. Yeah, they need your address so they can send it to you. And I'm like, oh. Because I had never bought anything on Microsoft.com at the time. I only had my name on there. So I hadn't set all that stuff up in my account. So I said, okay. They said, yeah, you could just update it in your account and they'll send it to you. So I updated it, got a brand new package. Windows Server, if you ever see that software, the Windows Server software is like, I don't know, it ranges between $600 and $1,000 per. And that was back when I won this. This was a long time ago. It might have even been like 2,000. And I didn't know what to do. I was like, I didn't even know how I got into the raffle for this thing. I just got this thing and they sent it to me, and so I installed it on a home computer and had a home server for a while. But and it was like a standard edition, or it wasn't like the enterprise edition, but it was like standard edition, whatever the basic edition was. But still, man, I didn't even know I was in on that raffle. I thought I was being spammed, email or phishing for my info. All right, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate everybody stopping by. I got to do one little spiel. I do this most of the time because the spiel is for my own business, my own thing. If any of you are into miniatures, like HeroClix, D&D, Games Workshop stuff, if you collect Hot Wheels or Lego minis, and I know Hot Wheels are a toy, but they're not a toy. You collect them, they're cool. They look cool on the shelf. if you collect the collectible ones. I do. I have some of them. I collect some Bronco ones, which aren't technically Hot Wheels, but I have some Superman ones. Um, I also collect some Star Wars ones, just because I store all my stuff. My collections I have to be mini stuff, and I store them in the Mage Cage, in the X case, and I have a big wall of them. And if you want to know what those things are, the Mage Cage and the X case, go to Active Minds Games on YouTube and Instagram, and check them out. There's videos and pictures, and they'll tell you exactly what they are. And if you're into those kind of things, feel free to go to amgamesdirect.com. That's where I sell the Mage Cages. We are unfortunately out of a lot of the X cases, which is where I come down to the whole Kickstarter plan. I want to launch a Kickstarter, but I want to first have enough people who are interested in backing the Kickstarter. Again, that's the new Kickstarter. The first one I had a bunch of clear ones. I didn't make enough, and that was the problem. I didn't realize how popular they were going to be. I made them, and I sold out of them in like a month, and then I was like, okay, that went really well, but I only made enough to pay off the cost of production, and not enough to pay off the cost of a second production. Well, that's going to change. This next Kickstarter, I'm doing it right. I'm planning, and I'm actually hoping to, if I get enough, if the Kickstarter is a success, we're going to make a bigger unit. I'm going to make enough that I'll have them in stock, and when I sell out, I'll have enough to make more, and get that cycle going. That's the plan. And the way I'm doing that is counting the people who decide, hey, we want to be in on this, and go to Facebook, Active Minds Games. That's Minds with an S, and follow us there. And okay, cool. My Restream just sent me a message. Star Wars Squadrons, is that the Star Wars ships? I actually have a bunch of. That's not. It wasn't called Squadrons though. Micro Machines, yeah, Micro Machines would be perfect. Do they still make Micro Machines? Are those still in production, or is it just the ones that are out in the world? Are they now? I know that some companies are Hot Wheels makes some smaller vehicles now too. They make minis or whatever they call them. But anyway, check those out. If you want to be part of our Kickstarter, follow us on Facebook, because the goal is to get 800 followers on the Active Minds Games Facebook page. And we have about 400 and something right now. But once we get or get 800 there, that's when I'm going to announce the date of the Kickstarter, which will probably be within 2 to 3 months of the time that we reach that goal. We have the Mage Cages for sale on AM Games Direct. And by the way, anything that we sell, all the money that we sell on my website, any make on the website, AM Games Direct, that money just goes back into the product. So we're working on, once I get it, well, obviously it pays for the site and everything else to keep that up and running. But also, if I have extra, that money goes towards working on design work for the new bigger unit, which is going to be a big case. Like it's equal to 4 times the size of a single case, and that way you can put in like your bigger figures and that kind of stuff. We're gonna have shelving to configure the thing, so you can put your minis in different levels and heights and layer them out. They're gonna have drawers and all kinds of stuff. Now I got a paint rack design that I want to do as a stretch goal. So yeah, there's a whole lot of big plans for this Kickstarter, but we got to have enough people who are ready to jump in there, because Kickstarter these days is a instant win scenario. You can do 30 days, but it's the first 3 that matter. So we need to somehow hit our goal of a pretty big Kickstarter. It's gonna be a big Kickstarter. Yeah, we have to hit it in the first 3 days usually, or the Kickstarter kind of fades away into the background, and then if we're only like $1,000 off, we'll probably hit it in the next 30 days. But if you're 20% off of the goal, there's a good chance it doesn't make it, because it just dies. That's the way Kickstarter works these days. Now I may even try to do there's another one called Game Found, I think it's called, that does board game related stuff. So I might do it on there. But either way, we're going to do it on one of those locations. We'll see how it goes. I actually talked all the way through 19 of these things, and I did it for 20 minutes. So that's my spiel. I wanted everybody to know that's what that little spinny thing is you see in the bottom corner, the little video you see at the bottom of my screen. That is the X case. That's actually the X case and the Mage cage. Those are 4 units attached. The clear ones. The lit one is 6. We do sell the LED option if you want to get LEDs in them. They have mounting holes in the back. You can put them on the wall and create cool wall displays out of them. So yeah, they're the ultimate storage case for your miniatures, and so hopefully you'll find some use in those if that's your thing. And that's actually pretty good loot. Check that out. I only got 3 legendaries. The rest of them were all mythics. It's not bad. I don't think any of them were what do you call ancient legendaries, but still, it's pretty cool. That's it for me, guys. Till next time, take it easy. Oh yeah, and follow me and subscribe. If you don't want to buy anything, that's fine, but the subscriptions and stuff, that helps.